What's going on, guys? Drones and Dogs here. Welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, we finally got kind of a decent day. The weather over the last, I would say, about a week or so has been kind of pretty much just crappy, guys. Pretty much crappy, you know, but hey, that's what you expect when you got fall coming. You know, fall is officially here now, so this is what you get. But we finally got a pretty decent day here. And today, man, we're gonna be checking out this guy here. Bow! The Tello, guys. The Ryze Tello, all right? Some people call it the DJI Ryze Tello because it has DJI components, you know. It has all DJI components in there. It has a 720p camera, but the 720p camera has image stabilization inside that camera. It also has VPS. Now, some of you may ask, what is VPS? VPS is also like optical flow, which is visual positioning system, guys. It has these little sensors here underneath that actually senses the ground and makes this guy like a GPS. You know what I'm saying? And this is DJI technology, so it's not the optical flow that you would typically see on some of the toy grade quads that I've reviewed in the past. This guy is actually pretty stable, you guys. Really stable. And this guy was sent over to me from my boy B, TDR Drones, Ebikes, and Scooters. Of course, I will drop a link to his channel below. He was kind enough to send me this and a few other things. So make sure you go over and check B out. Brian, TDR Drones, Ebikes, and Scooters, you guys. He sent me this, and you get when you buy the Tello. No, also, did I mention you can pick this guy up at Walmart, guys? And you know what I'm saying, like in your local box store. You don't have to order it online for $99. Now, this thing is amazing. I've already flown it a couple times. I've flown it with just my phone, and I've flown it with the remote. Now, you do not get the remote. The remote is something you have to buy extra, all right? That's something that's an accessory. You have to buy that extra. So when you buy the Tello, you only get the Tello itself, the battery, the charging cable, and a little extra goodie bag. But you can buy like the bundle where you get the remote with it, and you also gotta be careful on which remote you get. Like, I think this remote only works with Android phones, and they have a different remote that works with iOS phones, or Apple phones, or iPhones, whatever you want to call it. So here is the battery for this guy. It's a 3.8 volt battery right here, and I don't see the milliamp hour. 1100 milliamp hours, 3.8 volt, 1100 milliamp hour battery, you guys. All right, I'm not sure the flight time on this guy, but this thing is amazing. When I first popped it up, charged it, popped it up in the house for a little minute. I can't fly phones with my drone. I mean, I can't fly drones with my phone, you guys, and this thing was so stable. I was able to fly with my phone inside the house. Didn't crash, none of that. And like I said, I'm gonna fly it with the remote for you guys here today for the first you dig, you know, for the first flight of it. And then, yeah, we'll probably do a follow-up, and I'll show you guys how it flies with the phone. This is the Game Sir remote. Brian also was kind enough to send this along with it, with this nice, really cool case. So this was really cool that he did that. So let me get this guy powered up and set up, and we're gonna be using my Android phone, and we're gonna go for a quick fly at a Ryze Tello. Let's get it. All right, you guys, so I'm back. I went ahead and connected to the Wi-Fi at the Tello. So before you get into the Tello app, you wanna go into your Wi-Fi settings and connect to the Wi-Fi at the Tello, which is what I did. Now we're going into the Tello app, you guys. Here it is. This is the Tello app, and we're connected. So what I want to do is connect to the Bluetooth. So I want to go into my settings, Bluetooth controller settings, and it's not popping up. Let me see. Let me actually make sure my Bluetooth is actually turned on. My Bluetooth might be turned off. Turn it off, back on, see if that works. So I turn my Bluetooth off and back on. Let's go back into the Tello app and see if we can get any control settings, you know, back out of that, go back into there. Oh, no wonder. I need to turn on the remote, you guys. The remote wasn't turned on, so okay, turn the remote on. Now I should be able to get it into my Bluetooth controller settings. There it is, Game Sir remote connected. Now we're connected. So we're connected to the Game Sir remote, guys. So here we are, the Ryze Tello, you guys. Let's go ahead and start the recording. We're gonna start the recording right now. Recording started. Got a red timer going down on the screen. We're gonna take off. And there you have it. The Tello has taken flight. And look, I'm not holding anything. Look how stable this little thing is, man. Look at that thing, man. Look how stable it is. I'm not touching it, anything on the sticks yet. Acting like it got GPS or something, man. That's crazy. $99 for this little thing. Raise it up a little bit more. Sun glaring at my eyes. Look at that. Not touching anything, guys. Rock solid. That's what impresses me about this little thing. For something that doesn't have GPS, it acts like it actually does. I mean, that thing is locked in. Quite impressive. Quite impressive. Look. Locked in. I'm not touching anything. So, first flight showing you guys. I just want to cruise around, not doing nothing too major. Let's see how high we can go. So that's our max height right there. I can't go up any higher. It won't let me go any higher. It won't let me go any higher than that. So I must gotta unlock like some type of settings or something. Check that out, man. That thing is solid, man. I'm getting blinded by the sun. Let me walk over here. Get the sun towards my back. This thing is rock solid. And this is only a 720p camera, you guys. 720p camera. And look how crystal clear that image is. I mean, that DJI technology is definitely up in there. And you could tell. That's impressive. Now I know one of the things that a lot of people complained about with the Tello, because the Tello doesn't have an SD card slot, guys. It's 720p and it's electric image stabilization directly to your phone, so you don't have any SD cards, so you do get a bit of a frame dropping and skipping at times. So I know a lot of people complained about that, but honestly, when I flew it the other day, I didn't really mind it. I did notice it did skip some frames here and there and drop some frames here and there, but honestly, for what you pay for, it really didn't bother me. I was quite impressed with this little drone, guys. I really was. This thing is really impressive for how little it is, and it's up there and it's rock solid. I'm not worried about it flying away or nothing. It's solid for what it is. I'm telling you. We got about 3.5 minutes of recording going. I'm just cruising along in a slow speed, and you can change the speeds on it as well. And this thing does flips and all type of stuff like that, guys. It has preset flight commands in there where you can do like dronies and stuff like that, but they don't call it dronies, they call it up and away on this. So this thing is it's for the money that you pay for this thing. It's dope. I appreciate B for sending this over to me to take a look at this thing, because I'm really impressed with it. Thanks, Brian. TDR drones, e-bikes, and scooters, man. Cruising around with the Tello. Coming up on 4.5 minutes of recording. Still got about half our battery life there. There's the cornfield. How does that look to you guys? This thing is the business. The Tello. So that's what I really wanted to bring it out here for the first flight, for you guys, to show you the camera and how it performs, man. This thing is rock solid. Look at this, way up there, solid. Wi-Fi signal is pretty good as well. Cruising around. How's that image looking to you guys? Coming right over me. This thing is a cruiser. 6 minutes of recording going. Sun blinded me again. Coming over top again. The Tello. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say, guys. I mean, what you see is what you get with this thing, pretty much. I have nothing bad to say at all. No complaints on my end. This thing is solid. Battery's getting a bit low. 7 minutes of recording. Stop that recording, let's bring it in low, so you guys can get a close look before we land this bird. Battery is getting low. So it looks like you're gonna get about 8 to 10 minutes of flight with this little guy, which is not too bad. We got almost about 7.5 minutes of recording before I turn the recording off. The Tello, you guys. Look at that thing. Look at it. Solid. Solid. Solid little flyer. So let me get it over here. We're gonna do a hand catch. So let me hit the, can't see it, let me hit the land button. Landing. And I'm gonna hit hand landing, confirm, and wow. The DJI Ryze Tello, you guys, your boy Drones and Dogs. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check out my boy B over there, TDR Drones and E-Bikes. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next episode. I'm out. Deuces.